Good morning. We're waiting for the first train of the day.
Welcome to another episode of Toby's Stupid Vlog.
So the advantage of getting an early train is there's no waiting around except for at security. Welcome to Paris. We're now going to do the navigating to the hotel part, and then we can drop some stuff and relax a bit. Dropped all our stuff at the hotel. We can't check in until a bit later on. So we're walking up the hill towards Montmartre and the Sacre, and generally taking it easy on a Thursday morning. We've made it up to Sacre. A slow walk up through Montmartre. It's such a sunny day, it's a shame not to come to the highest point for the view at least. Here's the view from the top. We never went up Sacre last time here, so we decided to climb 300 steps. So we had something to eat in a nice little Parisian cafe, which involved melted cheese and bread, like primarily, which is what you need when you've been up for 8 hours and wandering about. So that was right opposite Gare du Nord station, which has a really amazing facade, and now we're heading east, further east, to the nearby park. So welcome to the park of Buttes-Chaumont. It has a big monument on top of a hill that you can get to, and presumably you can go up there and sing Frozen songs if you so need to. It's quite an amazing place. It's a multi-leveled park. So we've come up to onto the hill in the park. Unfortunately you can't go up to the temple and whatnot because it's currently closed. We're doing some repair. But it's an amazing park, and see, it's got big grass slopes, great for sledging in the winter, and a lake at the bottom. Springtime in Paris in full effect. Crocuses, croci. We're just wandering around. We're going to head back to the hotel because we can now check in properly. The thing that's worth noting is, because we might not have this again, is really, really hot. I'm wearing a lot of layers, admittedly, and they're all black, but it's supposed to be about 15 degrees. It's a lot more than that in the sun. It's much closer to 20. It's an interesting park though, this, if you get a chance to visit when they finish repairing all the bits. So we've been back to the hotel, we checked in, we relaxed for 45 minutes or so, and now we're heading out again. We're going to go down to the river, south, and then look for somewhere to eat this evening. But it being an hour ahead here in Paris, the sun doesn't set until about 7, so still got a bit of time. Just popped into Forum des Arts, the underground shopping centre under Nelson Mandela Park, which is now where we're returning to. Welcome to the building site. So that's in front of the dome. There is Nelson Mandela Gardens. This is what bit they're redeveloping. Les Halles shopping centre is underneath, and this is the huge complex they're building at the end to encompass the station and the more shopping centre and what have you. Oh, and that's St Eustace's Church. It's the Pompidou Centre, famed for its bizarre architecture and ridiculous extractor fans with the aircon. So we came back to the restaurant we ate in last time, the Pound. This is a nice little bustly area in the 4th arrondissement, Paris. It's kind of like a mini Soho. That's just a tower with no associated church. Yeah, there's loads of bars and a greengrocer's. Everything you want late on a Thursday, frankly. So we're now back in the station that we wandered through lots of times last year, Châtelet. It's a massive station. It's got like 8 or 9 different lines, but they're nowhere near each other. Like they're what feels like a... Yeah. The problem is that it's actually like 8 stations linked together with these huge walkways. So the interchange, you might as well just walk, frankly. We're back. And we're very tired and we're going to bed. I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning. It's a very pleasant day again. It's a bit chillier, but it's a bit earlier. So we are walking into town to look for breakfast. Ta-da! That's what you get from the top of your shopping centre. It's not bad, is it? So this is, as I mentioned, the top of a shopping centre. This is the shopping centre Le Printemps, Spring, as it translates roughly. That, I think, is the Opera. And these amazing gold domes are from this shopping centre and the one next door. You can see Montmartre. You can see the Madeleine there. You can see, I think that's Musée d'Orsay. What is that? That might be the Grand Palais in front of the... Yeah, I think it's the Grand Palais in front of the Eiffel Tower there. We're back in the ridiculous station. This station is so big that you can walk from one exit to the other underground on a travelator and it still takes nearly 10 minutes. It spans about 6 streets in each direction. It's bonkers. It's basically a little underground city. But you have no idea where you're going at any one time. Just kind of follow the travelator along and up and everything. So we've made it to the Notre Dame. Now we've just got to get inside. As you can see, it's a bit of a queue. It's also a queue for the Belfry around the corner, but the Belfry towers, the top bit of the Belfry rather is closed, so we'll settle for the indoors this time round. So that bridge there is Pont Neuf. This is the Vedettes de Pont Neuf, and in the words of Lonely Island and Justin Timberlake, we're on a boat. There we go, just got off the boat. Excellent French group on action there. So we just had the lunch in a little cafe there. This is a shop with street with lots and lots of creperies on, which we're going to come back to after we've hopped over to Parc behind Notre Dame, which is just over the river, over this way. This is what's happening currently. That's the creperie man. I literally just watched him make them. Now I've got to attempt to stick it in my mouth, which could be more challenging. So this here is some sort of... I don't know if it's an otter or beaver actually. But it is right underneath the Eiffel Tower, which is obviously where I'd live, given the choice. Just So we're going up the steps to at least there, and then we'll see how we go. Yes, we're probably mad. To get to the second floor, it is 700 stairs. That's the first floor. 700 to get to the second, but we're not necessarily. Well, we might get there. We'll have to see how our legs feel.
How many is it to the furthest?
He didn't partake with that information. I'm guessing about
300?
Yeah, maybe 350. It's like more than halfway. 328 steps later, we're at the first floor. The view's pretty good here, to be honest.
Hey, wait for me. You should wait.
So you might be able to see Notre Dame in the middle left there. If you come around here, you'll see where we were this morning and yesterday. So there's the Grand Palais in the middle, which was just behind this morning when we were at the department store, and there is the Sacre, top of Montmartre, where we were yesterday. There's people queuing to get in. Trying to get up to here, so they can then stand on here. It's much easier if you don't look down, because if you do, you realise it's a long way. It's a very long way. Next plan, and this is harder for me. I can look down much more easily than I can look up. And then here we go up, and then that's the second floor. So we are thinking about walking up to the next level. When I'm inside like this, so this is behind glass and it's heated and what have you, I think, oh yeah, that's no problem at all. I could walk up another 350 steps. But bizarrely, when you're outside and exposed to the elements, it feels totally different. It's very strange. I kind of want to do it, but when I get up there, I don't know how I feel about it, because I know how I felt about it last time, and I was a bit like, okay. I wish I could explain what this feels like, but it's not comfortable. Coming down will be alright. But it's a mobile building. It moves a little, and you're exposed to the elements. And I really can't stop, or else I'll be in trouble. Well, we're here. 668 steps up. That's a good workout. I could do with a lie down. I can see a balloon going up there. It's one of those tethered balloons. We are just walking back through the streets, just across the Champs-Élysées and Avenue George V. Somewhat of an approximate navigation. It's nice to see a few bits of Paris off the beaten track. It's hard to describe how good this steak is. That's really good.
90.
Sacre by night, because we were just round the corner having dinner, so we just walked back past. It's very nice. These are the times you're allowed to walk on the grass. Oh, France, really. So we walk back through Montmartre, which is very nice. This is our view. People watching just round the corner from the hotel. Right, we're all packed up and gonna go and get breakfast and go to Versailles. That's the plan. Because we've got most of the day before we have to get on the train and go back north that way. Back towards London over there somewhere. This is what happens at a station in Paris in the morning. They leave the pianos lying around and then yeah, the pianists around these parts are rather better than you might find at, say, I don't know, Baker Street, where they just play Jerry Rafferty horn solos. So we're at Paris Saint-Lazare because we are going to Versailles on the train this morning. So, well, we're there. Rather, we're at the station. Now we just have to walk to the chateau palace, which is sort of that way-ish. Proper chateau status at the end of the road here. So the view's quite good from the palace, all the way down the boulevard. But the view of the palace, I mean, that is just a lot of gold. A lot. So there's a sign as you come in that says no selfie sticks, which is amazing. Doesn't mean you can't use your arm though, so you can have a selfie arm, so that's fine. It's really, really understated, isn't it? Really, really subtle. Anyway, we're going to go into the house. Not really sure about the gardens. There's so much to see. You can spend like a full weekend just at Versailles. So we're just going to get a bit of a flavour in. So, here we are. Full of mirrors. Lots of mirrors. Lots of windows. Lots of amazing paintings on the ceiling. And a lot of chandeliers. And if you look out the window, it's a really big palace. So we've kind of wandered through most of the rooms. I mean, if you like gold, it's awesome. If you don't like gold, it's the worst place you've ever been. The gardens are absolutely enormous, so we're not really going to do them today. You can hire a golf cart for €32 if you bring your driving licence, and you can drive around the gardens yourself, which is a good idea. This is Versailles, has a street market in the town square. Each corner has something else. In this corner is meat and some delicious looking cheese. And then if we go through, more fishes and all sorts of deliciousness, salads, boar's head. The last meal. I mean, we're going to eat again, just not in this country. So we are in a little cafe, surrounded by fish, having some food. So this is the opera, Palais Garnier, as it's formerly known. Possibly the most ridiculously opulent opera house ever built anywhere in the world. We're back in Paris, by the way, obviously. So we're inside the opera, which is exactly what it sounds like, the opera house. It's a subtle place. Marble staircases and colonnades. It's just, yeah, it's rather good. Unfortunately, the actual opera hall itself, the auditorium through these doors, you can't get into because they're rehearsing, and there's one box you can get into but you can't take any photos, which is very rude, and they won't let you look through. Nothing quite prepares you for this room. Wait for it, I'll turn around in a minute. Yeah, subtle, isn't it? So we went to the Louvre just to take some photos. We didn't actually go in because the sun came out, and now we are back here queuing for a crepe. Because that's what you do before you go home, it's crepe. We're back at the hotel. We've just been putting our stuff away so we can get ready to go. I don't know if I showed you this when we arrived. The little courtyard between our room is right up there in the eaves. And this is a nice little courtyard of palm trees and what have you, a little terrace. It's very nice and peaceful. Anyway, we're just about to go off to the station, so we have to leave the country. Boo.